You want to be positive every single time, because if you're negative, you're gonna fall off the ladder. You will lose your progress, and you will start to worry every single day. But if you want what you want, you're going to stay positive every single day. That's how you get what you want. And you don't need 3 hours of work. You can do it in 10 minutes. And then once you do it for longer, you can do it for more. It's important that you do the actions that you want to do. Yeah. So for me, for trading, I do it at 9 o'clock for less than 5 minutes. And after that, I'm done with trading. I'm done for the day. Yeah. So I go on the trade, I place the alarms, and then I don't look until the alarm goes off, and then I go to check it. And then I'll see if I execute or not. That's it. It takes 10 minutes of my day to be a trader. So what do you want? Yeah, if you want to be an artist, it's probably not gonna take 10 minutes, but 1 hour a day. And you can always do the job thing, you know? You have time for that. And you have time for what you want to do. So having no time is no excuse. People say, oh, you don't have time. I don't have time to draw. I don't have time to do this, or I don't have time to do that. But that's really false, you know? They always have the time, but because they don't want it enough, they don't do it. Because I need to give you an example. If you chase something that you do not truly want, it will lose grip from you. Do you understand? Because it starts feeling like a chore. If let me tell you this. I went on TikTok and I started the editing account. Oh, I want to be an editor because I saw other people having success with it. So I did a few edits, I posted them, and then I stopped. Why? Because I didn't like it. So you can want as much as you want. Do you understand? But if you don't like it, and if it's not what you really want, then you're simply not gonna stick to it. You know why? Because the people who are successful with editing, they really want it. And they really go after it. It's like they wake up in the morning, they study editing, and then they go to school, they think about editing, and then they go home, they think about editing, they have a side job, they think about editing. They go to sleep, they think about editing. It's always editing. And that's the difference, because you just go online, you scroll on TikTok, you see an editor, you're like, oh, I want to be like him. I can be famous and I can be successful. And then the image starts building right there at that moment. And then you're motivated, and then you're gonna research for a few hours, maybe even 2 days. And then after those 2 days, you will realize it's not for you. Unless something woke up inside of you and then you're like, yeah, I'm gonna do this. I'm going to do this. Do you understand what I mean? So you have to want it, and if you don't, you will realize soon enough, because you will not be able to stick with it. There is a big example that I want to say again, and it's a pretty good example because it has to do with many young men and has to do with social media, and we can talk a lot about it. It's about going to the gym because you want to be strong and you want to be strong man, you know, big muscles. I wanted that too. Or I thought, right? Because I went to the gym and then I didn't go. I went to the gym and I didn't go. And the people around me started noticing, dude, what are you doing? You're going and you're not going, and this has been going on for how many years? Yeah, guess what? 3 or 4 years. I lost doing the gym stuff while I really didn't want to do it. And now those people are gonna say that, oh, you need to do the stuff that you hate to do. Listen to me, I'm not talking about pushing yourself in that kind of way. I'm talking about your life now. Do you understand? If you do something you don't want, you will not be satisfied with your own life, and you will not be satisfied with yourself, because you'll be doing something that you don't want to do as your main thing. For example, oh, I'm going to be a technician. Well, I don't want that, but I'm gonna do it. This is bullshit. Do you understand me? The people who go to the gym, they want it. Even if they say, oh, some days are bad. Oh, I really don't like going. Well, listen, if you want something, you're gonna do it regardless of it. Do you understand what the difference is, what I'm trying to explain here? There is a difference between you wanting something and then going after it, and then having good days and having bad days, but those don't touch you, you know? You just wipe them off so easily. While there are some people who get inspired temporarily because they are on social media or they have friends, and then they start to go to the gym because they want a girl or some other external reason. Not internal, external reason. And yeah, external reasons can trigger you, and they can really change what you deeply want, in my opinion. But I can't verify that. But you know what I mean? You will just stumble and fall, and then because you will go 1 week, 2 weeks, yeah, you will see some progress. You will be like, oh yes, this is so good. And then you will stop because it's not what you want. And that's a bitter pill to swallow, and many of us have to swallow this pill, that you cannot do stuff that you don't want. So they say, oh, do the stuff that you don't want to do. No. You understand me? Yeah. And how do you know what you want? Well, for me, I can tell you what happened to me. It takes time, you know. I didn't know what I wanted for super long. And you know, we are still lost. I don't want to say that I'm not lost, because you can never say I'm not lost. In my case, you know, you can never say that, because if you say I am not lost, I found everything, then there is no possibility to grow, and that's very false. Do you understand? Yeah, you can always grow and you can always learn more. You can always get new experiences. So it's not that, oh, suddenly I know everything and suddenly I cannot improve and get better. I have everything. Oh, what the fuck? You get my point, you know? Good. So then once you know what you want, then you know you're a smart guy. You don't need to follow in my footsteps because you have your own pair of eyes, you have your own pair of brain. You understand? Maybe you want to be a gamer and you don't want to spend 10 minutes a day, but you're gonna have to spend entire nights. Do you understand? It's the way and the road is different for all of us. Yeah. I've been noticing when you understand and you know what you want, the distractions are getting annoying. They're really annoying yourself, and maybe you're like me. If stuff annoys you, you get a bit angry and a bit pissed. I'm not saying you're gonna rage, because we learn emotional control. We just learn it. I'm not gonna say more about that, but when stuff annoys you, you know, you're gonna be like, oh, this stuff is annoying me. Oh no. I wasted my time. I wasted 1 hour just being passive. I didn't really do stuff. Because if you understand what I mean, after you did what you want, you still have time left, because I'm assuming you're effective because it's your want, you know? So you'll be effective. And once you're effective, you're gonna be like, oh, so now what? Yeah, now you have time. Now you have more time. You said you didn't have time. Yeah, you have a lot of time. Work and school and obligations in your daily life that has to do with a 9 to 5, or that has to do with a job, or with taking care of the kids. You think that's life? Listen to me, that's not life, bro. You're making yourself crazy. I don't have time. I don't have time. Go cry, brother. Come on, bro. Listen, if you're like me, there are like two types of people. If you're like me, you're gonna be like, hell yeah, let's just do what I want, and after that I'm gonna do the next thing I want, and then the next thing, and then we're just chilling for the day because we're not meant to be idiots, we're just being slaves. No, you gotta do what you want. You gotta have a vision, it all starts with a vision. It's in your mind, you see it, and then you start to work and work and work towards it. And you have the other type of people who are just like, I'm lazy, I'm just gonna scroll, or I'm just gonna chill, and oh yeah, I will reach it, but not now, I was at that phase too. You know how you get out of it? At one point of your life when you're a bit older, so I'm talking about teenagers, like from 16 till 20, I would say is just how you call it? A guess, like kind of a guess. Yeah, those people, mostly they don't really know how they are and what they want and who they are, and you will never know that. As life goes on, you get more of it. Yeah, but you get my point. I forgot what I was saying. Oh yeah, about one thing, yeah. And then that was a phase of you being lazy. And then you'll get so much panic, and you'll get anxiety attacks, and you'll get all of that stuff that it will put you back in your place. You can sense the tone of my voice, right? It will put you back in your place. Because it does. Because you'll know. You're gonna feel guilty. You're really gonna feel guilty. And then you can say, I have people around me who say, oh, you're so right. Oh my god, you're so right. And then my mic just peaked. You're so right. And then you know what they do? Yeah. You know what they do? Until that want will come to them and will be like, hello, what are you doing? You want it, right? Show me your obsession. Show me that you want it. You're gonna be shook. Not everyone has this. But maybe you're lucky. Yeah. I'm not sure if everyone has this, I'm just a guy. There are many different guys, I'm just different because listen, you're in a classroom, and then how can you be the same as them when you don't like the things that they like, like, oh, TV, football, what do they like? Drinking, parties, fucking. What do they like more? Vacations, stupid talks like, what more? What do they like? Oh, they like maybe style, or they're maybe obsessed with plushies or phones, or all kind of random bullshit. Oh, even worse, gossiping about celebrities. What the hell, bro? Of course I'm different than you. Eventually you'll know. And the thing is, when you're like me, you are impatient. But then at the other side of the scale, you understand and you realize you can only build it one brick at a time. Because if you do financially irresponsible decisions, as if I do with trading, it will go all to the dust. The building, my bricks, everything I've worked for. If I make stupid financial decisions, everything will be destroyed. And it will set me back. But maybe in your field is different. Maybe you have to push. Maybe you don't have to push. Maybe you just have to learn. There is so much in the world. I cannot give you an answer on everything. I cannot give you everything on a plate because the plates are different, eyes are different, brains are different. Yeah? Yeah. You're not a trader like me. Maybe you're an artist. Maybe you are a scientist who likes anime and jerks off. Or you're a foodie, you like food. I like food, yeah. Yeah, what can I say? Maybe you're a musician doing music. So we're not the same, bro. I cannot give generalized advice to people. Because I'm not you and you're not me. I cannot say, you, come here. You are gonna trade every day at 9 in the morning. And then you're gonna work your 9 to 5 or your school. Yeah, trading at 9 and your 9 to 5. You know what I mean. You set your alerts in the pre-market and then you... Yeah. Too much detail. You know what I mean? You work and then you come home and you just do spirituality. Do I have it here? It's on my bed. No, it's right there on my desk. Yeah. That black book right there. Yeah. Notebook. Spiritual notebook. You're gonna do a routine, a spiritual routine that will take you 50 minutes altogether. I'd say, you know, I'm just... On some good days, it'll take 30 minutes. You know, 30 till, you know, but it's not only that routine book. It's not only that. You're gonna have to study. You're gonna have to look forward. You're gonna have to plan your means of success. And that's only spirituality. What about your life? What if you are too blind to see what you're gonna do? You need to envision it. And I need to do that more often too, you know, to envision stuff, because it's really important you have that picture in your mind. Yeah, as you use your imagination to do math or to do your creative stuff at school, you use it to create your vision, and it will come by time, you know. You just have to be patient, and you just have to go through life being lost, being a crazy person, maybe being like them, you know. You have to maybe work the opposites, you know, just go to the parties and just do the drinks, and maybe one day you'll be like, whoa, I'm stopping everything right now because I really want to wash cars. And then you go online at 3 a.m, you buy all the stuff, and then you're washing cars the next day. That's how it can go. You see what I mean? Change can happen very, very quick and instant. For me, I change every month, even every day. You can even say even hour, every single hour. You know, you cannot give an exact answer, and maybe you don't even change for months, and then you change. So, you know, maybe you're a guy who wants to go to the army. Then what are you doing here? You know what I'm saying? This is not the advice of an army guy, or maybe it is because it's a spiritual army general who wants to use the spiritual powers in their army. Who knows? Maybe you just after the army you come back home and you do spooky, scary skeletons. Yeah. You have to know you shouldn't listen to the people around you. You know that's crazy, because you can listen as much as you want and you can shake yes, and then when you're alone, you're gonna be like, oh, yeah. How am I gonna live with myself now if I know people, if I know the celebrities, if I know everyone besides myself? Yeah. Exactly. Peace out, bro.